go.
Are you filming?
Yeah, you focus on what you're doing. You don't watch the screen.
I need an eraser.
Where's your eraser?
I don't know.
How did you lose your eraser?
I don't know.
Go around. It's over here somewhere in this mess of stuff. Because everybody, all the tools migrate that way, where somebody uses them and they don't make it back over here. I don't use them, so I don't have them. This one.
Okay, this is good.
Where's the nylon eraser? It's over there somewhere. I promise you. Because you guys have borrowed it.
How does this
and you don't put it back. Well, it'll erase. First thing you gotta do is warm it up. Because it works by being gummy.
Okay, so you gotta put it in the light?
No, you're not gonna put it in the light. You're just gonna sit here and work with it like clay until it gets soft.
Okay.
Okay. Are we ready? I think we're ready. What are we doing?
Well, I'm drawing.
There's Carol. Carol's saying, hi, cute young thing. Well, hi. Oh, you're not talking to me. She said, hello, Blade. And then she said, hi, cute young thing.
Thank you.
You're not talking to me, you turkey. Hey, hello, peoples. Welcome to this week's episode of the Artistic Biker Live. And I got to tell you, we're struggling. We're running around here like chickens with our heads cut off, trying to figure out what we're going to talk about, how we're going to talk about it. But I think I have an idea. So let's talk about last week. We were talking about light. We went up here and we laid the paint bottle down. We showed how the light hit the paint bottle, and there were bright spots and dark spots and shadows and core shadows and reflected light and all that other stuff. And then I demonstrated how that would work in a painting, and that was fun times. This week, however, it's pretty close to my birthday, but more importantly, there's some really major things going on in my life, and I'd like to journal about that. So I think I'm just going to turn the page and get started. Whee! So I don't really have anything major to talk about this week. I mean,
except my birthday.
yeah. You just got a birthday coming up. What do you want to do for your birthday?
Go to Times Square.
Okay, you want to go bowling?
Yeah.
Okay, let's not talk about specific places, because we don't. Last thing, we don't want Carol stalking you.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
You might
Actually, I wouldn't mind if there you go, naming another place. Stop that. We don't use names on the internet. So there, actually, I wouldn't mind if Carol joined us. I wouldn't mind if Pamela joined us. I think that'd be fun. But so we're going to go bowling, is what you want to do.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. We'll have a good time doing that. 2 birthdays coming up. Yeah, his birthday is the day before mine. And it was funny because
I was an early birthday gift.
Yeah, he was an early birthday gift. What was really funny about it was he was born right before a blizzard. And I'm sure I've talked about this before, but he was born on the 27th, and on the 28th we woke up to news that a blizzard was moving in. And so I packed everybody up and we started to leave the hospital, and the nurses were all, "Oh no, you can't go. We haven't performed all the tests. We haven't done everything we need to do to check him out and make sure he's okay." And I was like, "Well, you had all day yesterday to get that done. Nothing I can do for you. We're leaving." And she said, "No, we can't release you because, you know, we haven't run the tests and we haven't done everything we're supposed to do." And I said, "You're not big enough to stop me. I'm leaving." And she said, "But you're jeopardizing the health of your family and yada yada yada." And I said, "Yes, but there's a blizzard coming in, and we're going to get trapped here, and the hospital is going to charge us $1,000 a night to stay in the hospital because we can't get home. Are you going to let us stay for free at the hospital? Are you willing to guarantee me that if we get trapped here at the hospital, that the hospital is not going to charge me the overnight fees to stay at the hospital? Are you going to make sure that that fee is paid?" And she said, "Well, no, I can't really make that decision." I said, "Then you need to get out of my way. We are going home." And we left. And sure enough, the blizzard struck that night. everybody who was in the hospital was trapped in the hospital. I got paint on me. Everybody who was in the hospital was trapped in the hospital. We went home. The power was cut because of the blizzard. The power went out, and we spent the next 3 days with my wife, my daughter, me, and my brand new baby boy son, whom I love very much. Sat curled up on the couch in the living room with a gas heater, and yeah, this was in Oklahoma, and we watched the entire Star Wars series on the laptop, and no, you don't remember, you were
I know, but
newborn.
it was fun.
So we watched the entire Star Wars series on the laptop. We would go out and charge the laptops in the cars, because the cars had full tanks of gas. So we would go out and run the car and charge the laptops and trade off between my wife's laptop and my laptop, and we would watch the Star Wars series. And we watched at the time there were 6 movies, and we watched all 6 movies. Yeah, fun times. That was 9 years ago. That baby boy is turning 9 now. My oldest is 28. He'll be 29 this year. Girl 1 is 26, just turned 26. Girl 2 is 13, about to turn 14. Boy 2 over here is 9.
Not yet.
About to turn 9 Sunday. Actually, Carol says it was not her idea of fun. Actually, hon, it was fabulous. We sat there. We had running water. We had a toilet. We had plenty of food and drinks. We were warm. We had movies. We had games. My daughter was 4.5. And it was really nice to be isolated from everybody for a few days. Well, we got used to our newborn.
Now I'm gonna take it in there. So, as you see here.
Good job, buddy.
Oh, I didn't notice that there was one here. I'm doing the announcements tomorrow on school.
Doing what?
The announcements tomorrow.
Cool. How's your science fair project coming?
I don't know. I'm not really started yet.
It's due. Wasn't it due tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't started yet.
Well, that's an issue. When I was in college, son, I had to write papers in every class, and I had to give speeches, and I had to do presentations. And early on, I picked one topic: aquariums. And every paper I wrote, every speech I gave, every study I did for my science classes, everything I did was about aquariums. And so when it came time to do my senior project, I took all of my papers about aquariums and I tied them all together into a book about aquariums and turned it all in. And the funny thing about it is that by the time I was a senior in college, to write a paper about an aquarium, I could just write it off the top of my head. It took me about 15-20 minutes to write a paper about aquariums, because I had been writing about aquariums for 4 or 5 years, and so that made it a whole lot easier by the time I was a senior in college. Anytime one of my instructors said, "I need you to write you're going to have to write a paper," okay. I didn't do it in history because it was never, I didn't even try to tie aquariums back to history class, but just about every other class I managed to tie aquariums back to. There we go. I like that. I like that effect a lot better. We're going to cover it up anyway. Alright, let me dry that. So, you were going to do a project about Stegosaurus? Triceratops. But you haven't started it.
Nope.
I didn't change cameras. Nobody can see what I did. I got to remember to change cameras. I used to have a producer. She would tell me when I was on the wrong camera. Well, I got a biology degree, Carol. I had to take a lot of math too. I'm about to go back to school. I'm signing up for a Master's of Operational Science. Try and start that in March. That's a 2-year program. Then I'll require everybody to call me Master. My mom's in Oklahoma. Art Mom is, she is at a school function hanging artwork. Actually, I think they've already hung the artwork. They're judging the artwork.
They do the judging in the middle of the day, and then tonight everybody
That's
comes.
the science fair.
I know.
The art's different.
And this is what I ended up with.
But you're not finished.
Nope.
Once you use your brush, you fill in all those spaces.
I know, the spaces I'm trying to display.
No, my mom was the director. I just like giving her a hard time. My mom ran production. She sat on a computer on the other side. I'm trying to get her back into that. I've been trying to talk her into showing up and calling the show. and then she can talk to us. She can talk to us on the phone and tell me what's going on in the chat room. But I also thought about giving her control of the cameras, so she could click around and see what was going on in the different things around the room. That's a lot of paint. I didn't need near that much paint. We'll see how.
So that means she's able to watch me.
We'll see how it works out, though.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of paint. I didn't need near that much paint. Let's see if we can put some of it back, because I'm a cheapskate. That's like $7 worth of paint. I can't be wasting no $7 worth of paint.
Yes, you can.
What?
You can waste $7.
I'm not going to waste $7 worth of paint. Gotta hurry though. I don't want it to dry completely.
Okay, yeah, that's way too much paint for what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
White paint. Come on, let's make some gray up in here. Come on, let's make some gray.
Yeah, see, it's too thick.
Come on, make some gray. Time to make some gray.
I'm making a mess.
Yeah, and you're spilling it on my paper.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Everything you love is
Covered in paint?
Yeah, so you love my artwork.
I love you.
Which means you also like my artwork.
Yep.
We should do a Tinker Crate someday.
We're out of Tinker Crates.
I still have a couple.
Yeah, that's not going to do what I want to do. Show them.
I tried to make a grayish color, but the black overcame the white. Stupid black and white. Okay, peace out.
Are you leaving?
Food.
I thought you ate already.
I didn't eat that much.
No. Well, okay. There we go. Now we're
I
cutting.
might stay until the end.
Now we're cutting through.
That way I'm able to be here when it's time. And by time, you know what I'm talking about.
To do what's on your easel?
Yeah.
We're about to do that.
Yay!
Let me set this real quick. Nice job, youngin. Hey, Leather and Jade. Where'd you go? Boy disappeared on us. How are we doing on time? Oh, it's only 6:45. They have about outgrown me. Used to be I couldn't keep them away from the art bench. Now I can't keep them off the computer. There he is.
I didn't know how to fall.
All the time. When we sit down to eat, he'll take a bite of his food, and then he'll get up and he'll run to the door, or he'll floss, or he'll
Fight.
whatever. And it's frustrating to me as a parent, because I'm trying to raise him, you know, survive in society, not get in trouble at school, sit down, eat your meal. You don't have very much time to eat your meal and be done with it. And then I look at him, and he's this big around. and I am this big around. And I started thinking, you know what? Maybe instead of trying to make him be like me, I should jump up after every couple of bites and run to the door or floss or hike. Maybe I should try to be more like him so that I could be more like him. Hey, let's do what's on your easel.
Ready?
No, hang on. I get my chair back over.
Ready?
Okay. And go.
What's on your easel? What's on your easel? What's on your easel today?
All right. Let's see what's on your easel.
Me?
Well, we can start with you. You're right there. Let me put this away. What's
Wrong one.
here we go.
So I tried making a sketch out of the bay that I was trying to draw.
What's a bay?
Little tiny round top.
It's a top.
That can battle.
It's a battle top. Battle top.
That's why they're called Beyblades. And then I also painted one of my sketches.
Okay.
So I have one sketch, one paint.
So that's what's on your easel?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's on your easel, Dad?
I'm gonna show.
Okay,
Let's start with let's see. Stephanie sends in, let's see, hey, just a pic of some of the ATCs I've been working on lately. Hope they do their bit to inspire. Where are the pictures? Ooh.
Dang, she's good.
Is it just the one picture? Okay, so
good.
let's move to the right camera, this camera. And these are the ATCs, that artist trading cards that Stephanie's working on. Leather and Jade Arts. Ooh. Nice stuff, fun stuff. Look at that. She's got a little bit of collage going on. A little bit of painting. Fun stuff. ATCs. And then Pamela French sends in her son's art by Kent French. This is a 5-foot, how do I make it open up? Now I can't figure out how to open it because she embedded the image. Hang on, I gotta figure this out. I'm not that bright. And now I gotta figure out how to open it up without letting you see everything that's on my phone, because I have some stuff on my phone that I can't really show you. I mean, I could, but it wouldn't be. Here we go. So this is from Kent French. Alright, hang on. One step at a time. We got to turn the rotation off the phone so that it doesn't turn. That way I can turn it this way and I can blow it up and you can see it. There we go. This is from Kent French. This is 6 foot by 3 foot abstract painting. Woo! I like stuff like that. It's very therapeutic to do. It feels good to move the paint. It looks good on a wall. Fun stuff. And then I actually broke out my little sketchbook. I'm telling you, I'm having a hard time getting back into the swing of stuff. I think Inktober and I went straight from 29 Faces in September into Inktober, and then I continued doing faces all the way up into December and everything else, and I think I just kind of got burnt out. So I'm slowly working my way back into the swing of things, and so I actually did a pinup. I actually did a pinup the other night, and I'm kind of happy with it. First pinup sketch of the new year, so I'm kind of happy with that one. But I haven't done anything else. I haven't done any of the mini paintings. I haven't done any watercolors. I haven't even touched the pea pod since November. So I've got to, Pamela, you just missed Kent's work on what's on your easel. But I have to get back into the swinging stuff. I have to get back into some kind of productivity. Anyway, that is what was on my easel. That is what was on his easel. That was what was on your easel. If you would like to be a part of what's on your easel, simply send an email to blade@artisticbiker.com with the subject line easel, and we will use your work to inspire other people, because that's what this is all about. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So there's that. But this is not quite dry. I'm going to dry this a little bit more, and then we'll get right back into it. Poor child. Right? Carol, isn't that sad? She didn't have any clothes, having to play ball. That's so sad. I feel sorry for her. I think about how cold she might be. No, I was here. I was just eating supper. Okay, so you got to see oil on old canvas. I find that when I splash paint around like this, it takes away the white paper syndrome. I don't need that wet. I don't need that pristine. If I've got big spots that aren't drying, I can wipe them out. It's going to be fine for what I'm doing. But I find that it takes away the white paper syndrome, where you're afraid to do anything because you're afraid you're going to mess it up. You can't mess it up. Pamela says her son is a doctor in Oklahoma City. That's got to be handy. Girl One's boy toy, he'll probably be out here in a little bit. Girl One's boy toy is a dimensioners. There's another word for that though. Memory care nurse. And we joke about how that's going to come in handy when we're all old and decrepit, because we will have somebody already in the family that can take care of us. We won't have to sell our houses and stuff to be taken care of. I don't know how true that is. I know he probably doesn't think about it that way, but we do. We sure enough do. My mom and dad are beginning the process of looking for a house down here, and because of that, you know, it has been suggested that they get a place big enough for the kids to move in with them. That's not selfish or anything, right? This is not perfect. This is just something that's very serious that's happened in my life recently that I'm very happy about, and so I thought I'd journal about it a little bit. No children allowed to move back in. Yeah, unless he's a memory care nurse, and yeah, they'll have a nurse living with them, and I won't have to worry about them. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Let's see. Let's do this. That way we can put that on there. And then we need to come back to here and do this. That, and then not mine. He said he would put me in the attic and feed me bread and water. That's funny. That's funny, Carol. He said her son said he would put her in the attic and feed her bread and water. That's funny. Alright, I think that's going to get us there. So let's get some colors going in. Stephanie's pretty perceptive. Let's see here. I like to use the kids just splash paint around. This is cheap acrylic paper from Hobby Lobby, and the kids just splash paint around on it. You get like 500 sheets for I don't know, $7 or $8. And like his Beyblade over there, you know, he's not going to care about that Beyblade in a week. So I'll tear it up and use the other side of it for paint palettes. That's what I'm doing now. Is I don't know whose grassy field this was with a little yellow sun, but now it's a paint palette. He looks tasty, right? Trust me, I know. I know. So crawfish season started, and I couldn't be happier. We went out and had our first batch of the season last night. I was driving down the road and I saw our favorite crawfish hole advertising crawfish, and I texted everybody. I said, guess what we're having for dinner tonight? And so that was the big event that happened in my life this week. Is it's crawfish season. I know that's exciting for everybody, right? I know it's exciting for a lot of people. I know I'm excited. Did you guys watch the video? I was playing with these things last night. I had them on my fingers. I'll try to show you the video here in a minute. I'm going to have to dry this. And I'll try to show you the video here in just a minute. People in the restaurant were looking at me like I was crazy. Just because I'm crazy doesn't mean I'm wrong. And being right doesn't preclude the fact that I'm crazy also. Fun times. Give me just a minute here to get some colors going. Okay, let me dry that. And I'll see if I can find the video. Carol says, I think they're more trouble than they're worth. She says, give me shrimp or lobster. Yeah, but you don't have to choose. There's no real reason to choose. I post a lot of crap on Facebook, don't I? Don't try to follow me on Facebook if you're not into politics. You won't be happy. Let's see if we can get to this video right here. Pause it. Make it full screen. There we go.
Brothers! Hey! It's time for the revolution. Ah! But we got your hot tub. Why we want a revolution? Because the artistic backer comes on Thursday nights and they don't give us the YouTube. Ah, boo, the YouTube, we need the YouTube. We want to watch the artistic backer. Ah! Run away, run away! Revolution, revolution! Watch the artistic backer Thursdays on the YouTube. Artistic backer. artisticbacker.com/Ustream. Thursdays, 6:30 to 8 Central Time. Aye.
So there's that. I don't know how to get out of it now. Hi, Kia. Everybody said that. That's what one of my very best friends from in the world. That was his comment. Quit playing with your food, Blade. Alright, let's see here. We need now. I need this color to come right there. gonna need. I need a poncer. I think the kids will mind if I steal their poncer. I don't think the kids will ever know I stole their poncer. Let's see. Let's start. We don't want to do that yet. Sure we do. We'll get some of that going. And we'll come across there like so. And then we'll come across there like that. And then we'll come across here and here. Alright, and then I'm going to take some black and some blue, because pure black is saved for the darkest darks. And we'll come right across there, 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 and then this side of the eye, and then this area over here, and under here, and under here, and under here, and then we're going to put some texture here. Yeah. Just a little bit. So, Carol, the first time I tried crawfish was in Hooters in Oklahoma City. And I had exactly the same experience that you're talking about. Hi, Michelle. I had exactly the same experience that you're talking about, where the crawfish, nobody showed me how to eat them. Nobody helped me figure out how to get them out of their shells and enjoy them properly. Nobody showed me the proper way to eat them. And then when I first moved down here, I thought I would try them again. And this beautiful little ginger, I know that shocks you, was working at a restaurant, and she said, "Oh, well, you just need to be shown how to eat them, hon." And she showed me how to crack them open and peel them back very simply in one fell swoop, so that I didn't spend 20 minutes trying to dig them out. She showed me how to just pop them suckers out of that tail shell and just suck the meat right out of them. And I can go through, now I can probably go through 10 pounds in 45 minutes or so. And that's not very much. I'm a light eater when it comes to that, as I'm told. But I think probably this weekend, if not this weekend, definitely next weekend, we're going to try to cook them ourselves. And so I think that's going to be loads and loads and loads of fun. But we're going to try to cook them ourselves, and then share them with the neighbors. And I think we're going to make a huge mess. And I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to it. I just, you know, there's no real way to explain how much fun that's going to be for me, just to get out there and do that. I think now we need to, I'm going to outline it. Just for where the Sharpie was obscured. Can't talk, Artie. My kids say that to me all the time now too. Alright, now I need to sponsor. Just adding a little texture. Put a little red on there too. Just because we can. And then, oh, I've lost the chat. How did I lose the chat? There we go. They are one ugly bug. I absolutely agree. 100%. They are one ugly bug. Ooh, you an ugly bug. Instead of in Mulan when he calls that cricket a lucky bug. Ooh, you an ugly bug. I may end up making it look too much like a mantis, was it a mantis shrimp that we did at one time? Thank you. All right. Let's add some highlights. How are we doing on time? It is 7:20. We're way ahead of schedule. Now the trick to highlights, just like the black, you want to be real stingy. You don't want a lot. Less is definitely better. Because it will dull your painting more than it will lighten it. But you definitely want people to know that the like the shell in this case, that it's shiny. So look at that. Look at what that did to it. Accidentally picked up some red in my white. Didn't mean to do that. Not going to hurt anything, but it's was not my intent. Alrighty. We got done way early. I made a mess. I don't know, can you see? You can't see this. I'm not going to show you. Well, yeah, I can. Look at this. Look at this mess of water splashed everywhere. I made a huge mess over there. Nice ugly bug. I see, and I'm tempted to go in and put some shadows in and all that other stuff, but I really think the more the less I do to it, the more interesting it is. I mean, I could go in and put some shadows on the ground underneath there, but I really kind of like the way it ended up there. Let me dry it. We're almost finished with it. Let me dry it real quick. So yeah, it is crawfish season. And the son-in-law, the son-in-law and I demanded crawfish yet last night. So that's what we did. You know what? You can't really tell. You can't really tell what's going on here. I'm going to add some detail there. You can't really tell. About all the little spikies on his foreleg there. So let's add some detail to that. Just a little bit. Just so that you can see that they're not smooth. highlight. Just a little bit. Just another brush sticking out here and interfering. That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's it. I'm done with it. Done with you. Who's coming out? Who's in my space? Look! It's girl 2! Hi, baby! I was telling them all ago, you're too big for me. You're too good to come out here and art with me anymore. You're too big for me.
I was setting up everything for tomorrow.
You were what?
Setting up everything for tomorrow, like laying my doors out. Making sure all my stuff is in my backpack.
Being responsible?
Yes.
Crazy talk.
Be proud.
I'm always proud of you. Sometimes I'm even happy for you, but I'm always proud of you. What you gonna do? I like the way he turned out.
Little crawfish?
I think he'd make a nice canvas painting.
I think he's cute.
I think I should reproduce this on canvas. Who would have thought that I would be inspired to create art by having crawfish season? You have to dry just like you are.
I just want to dry. Revolution!
Need a bowl of dipping sauce. You mean the butter hot tub? I see people use those sauces. There's people that use the Thousand Island dressing, and then there's a Louisiana hot sauce type stuff, and then there's they have the Cajun seasoning and butter, and I see people use those, and I find that most of the time when I eat them, I just don't need it, because especially if you've got like the third or fourth batch of the day, because the seasoning has just been boiling in all day long, and it's fabulous. I mean, I don't like the Texas style. For some reason in Texas, they'll cook the crawfish and then they'll sprinkle the seasoning on afterward. You end up with seasoning all over your hand. I like Louisiana style, where the seasoning is boiled into them, so when you bite into them, the seasoning is already there. I mean, the meat really doesn't flavor; it's just bug meat, but the water and the fat around it certainly pick up the spices, and I love it. I love it. Pop the little tails off. I suck the head, throw the head in the box. And then I bite, and I suck it out.
Yeah.
We went through 10 pounds. We went through 10 pounds in about, I don't know, about 45 minutes. 10 pounds and 6 beers, about 45 minutes.
No, because wasn't there one beer left over?
No.
Oh, you stole it?
Stole what?
His beer.
No, we only had 6 beers.
Yeah, and you had your 3 and he had 2.
Oh, your mother drank the other one.
Oh, she did?
Yes.
How quick?
Well, she downed that sucker like
Yeah,
she was
I was like, it was
like
there until
she was a
almost
college kid.
She is 29.
She downed that sucker like she knew what she was doing.
Well, she does.
We forgot this thing. We forgot the antennae.
Why would you forget a little antenna? You need to feel special too.
Beer goes great with them. It's fabulous. Can't figure out why I'm fat. Oh my goodness. I could sit here and just keep adding details for hours. That was just too much of one color for me. I needed to break that color up. Stephanie says beer in general is fabulous. You know what? I'd really rather call you Leather and Jade. You got such a cool handle. Stephanie is just... I mean, Stephanie's cool too, but Leather and Jade is awesome. Tell me you're a redhead. I mean, I can see your icon. I know you're not a redhead, but tell me you're a redhead. Make me feel good about it. All right. That's it. I'm going to quit messing with that. Like I said, this is an art journal page, and I could sit here and play with it for hours. Start adding pools of butter, start adding shadows, start adding shading around the edges to bring out the edges. But that's just not my style. Okay, everybody put your masks on. You gotta make sure you're wearing a mask. Put your mask on, little girl. Just make sure you wear your mask when you mix the spray paint, because you get the spray paint in your lungs and it causes problems breathing later on, and it causes you to make poor decisions. Yes. Yes, that's fine. Go open the garage door before we die.
Yeah, okay.
Woo!
Wait, really?
Yes, open the garage door, please. Woo! Goodness.
Hey, yeah, headaches. Good fun.
Mainly, we gotta open the garage door before your mom comes running out here saying, "Are you spraying paint in the garage again?"
Home till like
Oh, that's right. She's not home. I don't have to worry about it. Shut the garage door again. No. Jesus.
Just set the...
Can I
You're
put
drowning
on,
a brush.
Can I put on my mixing mask?
Why are you drowning? You're drowning this poor little brush.
That's not my brush.
You're drowning him.
I didn't put that brush in there.
You're drowning him. Look at him. Oh, save him.
Mr. Brush is never happy sitting in
Save
water.
him. You're the one with the paper towel.
I'm getting there. One brush at a
Oh, him
one brush. Oh, I did put that in there. That's my poncer.
You drowned him.
I did put that in there.
You drowned him.
I know. I didn't realize he was that short. Brushes hate being left in water.
He's little.
Okay. So the beauty of using student grade paint is it's really cheap, but the downside is the student grade paint fades when it dries. But if you coat it with clear coat, it stays wet looking forever. And I use a satin clear coat on it, and then when I'll give that about 8 hours, tomorrow morning I'll come out here with some turtle wax, and I'll hit it with some turtle wax and wipe it down, and that'll keep it from sticking together when I shut the book. So that's it. That's unless anybody has any questions. Unless anybody has anything else they want to talk about. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Almost. Halloween's the most wonderful time of the year. How long until Halloween? What if instead of Valentine's Day we just had a second Halloween? We could do that. Let's do that. Let's get rid of Valentine's Day and have a second Halloween.
But I like Valentine's Day.
Why?
Because candy and...
You get candy at Halloween.
But you don't get little heart stickers on Halloween.
You could. They could be black, but blood dripping off of them.
Dang.
Yeah, see? Now you're on my side.
Ah!
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. You know I look forward to this every week. This is my favorite night of the week when I get to art with my besties. Be sure and tune in next week. I will be a whole year older the next time you see me. And you know, we'll talk about the aging process and why I'm not dead yet. Even because it's not for lack of trying, let me tell you. Anyway, yeah, see, Leather and Jade says that's a great idea. Yes. See, I'm down. I'm in for it. Okay, so be sure and tune in next week. Same Artistic Biker time, same Artistic Biker channel. And then we dance. And we dance until somebody... You're not dancing. We dance. I can see that you're not dancing. We dance until somebody says that they see me dancing so that we know that the lag is caught up. And... Can you do this?
No, you ask me every year.
One finger goes forward, one finger goes back,
I can do bobs.
And you do them at the same time. But this way we know the lag is caught up and nobody missed the conversation. Be sure, if you have easels, be sure and send your easels in to Blade at artisticbiker.com. Oh, you can't see it. Why can you not see it?
There's lights on that not...
Oh my goodness.
Normal.
Blade at artisticbiker.com with easel on the subject line. Okay, Carol says they see us dancing, so... Peace out, everybody. Mwah.